as we lead to the next game. Next team. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Who has the most ridiculous defense in college football right now?
The Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia Bulldogs. And I don't know what to think when it comes to them as far as who's going to be actually be able to beat them. So, Jimmy, is it fair to say that no one's going to be able to compete with this Georgia team?
I don't think so.
Whew.
With the defense, just so stupid good. They're boring to watch.
Oh, God, they're god-awful. They're probably the worst games I've watched this season was Georgia games.
It's so bad to watch because you just feel so bad for the offense that's out there against them. This was the number 11 team, Kentucky, and they're number 11 for a reason. They're good. 1.9 yards a carry, 6 yards a catch. Like, that's demoralizing. That makes you want to quit football. And on the flip side of that, it's not just that, because this Georgia team, again, against the number 11 team, averaged 17.9 yards a catch. So they can throw the ball. This isn't all defense and no offense. No, they have some offense. Their quarterback, Stetson Bennett, he's a pretty good quarterback.
I think he's questionable between him and JT Daniels. We don't know.
You don't think he's pretty good? He can't at least get a pretty good from you?
I don't think he's bad.
Yeah.
But
that means he's pretty good.
There's controversy out there for a reson. Let's put it like that. That's why it's quarterback controversy. Even though there probably shouldn't be quarterback controversy in this, as people are pointing out. But no, I mean, Stetson is a senior and he should be as good as he is. He's been there forever. But that defense is stupid. Jimmy, they are giving up 207 yards per game.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one in the country. And they play in the SEC.
Yes.
They're giving up 6.6 points per game, Jimmy. 6.6. Now, I have to ask, who have they played? They beat Clemson 10-3. At the time, Clemson was number 3 in the country. Let's see. Arkansas was ranked number 8 in the country.
Beat them.
They zipped them. They made goose eggs. They traveled to Auburn and held them to 10 points. And then they had Kentucky show up 13. Now, Florida's probably going to beat them. Ooh. It would be absurd for them to pull this stupid game out.
When is that game going to be?
This week.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, the 30th. So they get a week off.
Okay.
This sounds just stupid it would be stupid for Florida to win this game. I can totally see Florida doing it just because it makes no sense whatsoever for them to do that. And I mean, speaking of Florida, they just took an L to LSU. They helped a coach that's losing his job. Talk about that later.
Yeah.
But if there's a game that they can lose, I think it is Florida, just because it would make no sense. But outside of that, dog, their defense is just ridiculously good. I don't know.
You want to know what's something funny about this game? Kentucky dominated time of possession. They had the ball for almost 38 minutes. Georgia about 22 minutes. So you have to think. Here's what I think happened. So you have to think two things. I think that what was happening is that Kentucky were going on these pretty decent drives. I'm going to say that 13 was a touchdown and 2 field goals. But by the end of that long drive, they are so tired of getting hit, they just want to get off the field, and they'll settle for a field goal.
Get us off the field, man. I just want to be off the field.
Yep.
I just want to be off. Yeah, and they just kept punting and punting. And like I'm looking at the play-by-play, and I mentioned this before on the show. If you're not watching it on YouTube, if you're just listening to us on the pod, I always check the play-by-play to get an idea of what the pace looked like, and they owned time of possession, and it was like, besides the 13-play touchdown that they got, 75 yards, 3 plays, 9 plays, missed field goal, 22 plays at the end of the game for a touchdown in the second quarter. It was they literally just was in and out, and that tells you something about, like you said, that Georgia defense. They just kept beating them.
Right.
Take that. So, Georgia defense, is it beatable?
Not right now.
You won't hear that from me.
Not right now. Until somebody can figure something out. Not right now.
Agreed. So.